Well, hello. I know I look really weird and stupid, but it's because of this. I think that the number one asked question right now at this moment is, Angela, how the F do you do your blowouts? How do you prep your hair for most of your hair tutorials? The time has finally arrived. I am gonna talk you through blowout. So if you guys are wondering how I do my blowout and which products and tools I use, then most definitely keep on watching. So first things first, clean hair. So I washed and deep conditioned my hair, rinsed that out, and the first thing that I normally apply, and I've already applied in the shower, is a Vita Nutri-Plenish leave-in conditioner. This is a super lightweight leave-in conditioner, and that is what you will see throughout my blowout, is that I preferably like to use liquid products because the more runny they are, the more volume and bounce I will keep in my hair. And I love that fluffy blowout. This one also has a UV protector and a heat protectant in it naturally. Even though the tool that I'm using is very good in preventing that, I still want to protect it. So let's just review what we have underneath. I use a microfiber towel to dry it. And this is what we have right now. This is damp hair. It's still damp, but it feels really good already. Next is this leave-in conditioner, and that is the As I Am So Much Moisture. This one is so liquidy, but I absolutely love to use it with my blowouts because I know that it will keep my hair moisturized and hydrated throughout the week. Let me just quickly part it into 4 sections to make sure it gets distributed. But it just keeps my hair nice and moisturized all week because I am going to seal it with a product that is partially silicone based. I need to double check the ingredients, but I'm almost positive that it is. So I just want to make sure that what's underneath there is moisturizing enough. So, whoops. That's how liquidy it is. Oh my god. I don't even want to tell you what it looks like, but then you know what it looks like, right? Just applying that like so to the 4 good pumps. And I'm just using my Tangle Teaser to quickly brush and distribute the whole product through that section. And I'm gonna do that to every section. So I'm actually happy that I'm filming it today because I am gonna dust my ends today, and this is what I like to do to prep it. And if you guys wanna see how I dust my ends, I have a video on that I will link down below so you can see. But this is what we end up with. So we got it all nice and moisturized. The next step is going to be a blowout serum. And I am using the Caracare Silk and Seal Blowout Complex, I think it's called. And I need to check out the ingredients, but I'm already 100% positive that it contains silicones. But honestly, you guys know that I use sulfates whenever I wash my hair, so I don't mind. This is the amount per section. Ooh, and we're gonna show it. Hello. This is the amount. This will make it so easy, and you don't have to do this, but you guys wanted to know how I do mine. This is how I do mine. You can also use a blowout cream or something like that, but it just makes the whole process so much easier. And I'm gonna like work that through on each section. Like I would say like a pea size amount is more than enough. And this is also my sealant, so it will seal in the moisture that I put in previously. So the 2 leave-in conditioners, it will seal that moisture in for the rest of the week until I start my wash day again. So I like to apply and prep my hair first before starting to blow out, so I don't have to reapply products and it will get messy, it will get like greasy. I don't like that at all. Now it's time for the tools that I use, and I actually only use one tool, and that's the Dyson Air Wrap, and I use it with this brush attachment. It actually almost looks like a Denman brush. I cannot live without this tool. This is the best way for me to do my blowout. It's super easy, it's safe. It just makes it so much easier to do a blowout. And I do know and completely realize that this is a very expensive tool. And I personally got it gifted. But honestly, if this one breaks or if I would lose it, I would definitely purchase one with my own money because it is worth the money for me. So what I do is I just get a section like this. Oops. I put my air wrap on medium heat, high speed, and then we're gonna get started. I'm putting it on high speed because I want it to be a little bit quicker, but still, this is not as hot for it to burn your hair, not at all. There we go. I do feel that I put a little bit too much of the So Much Moisture on, but we'll be fine, we'll be fine. I'm just gonna do that with the rest of the sections and kind of speed it up for you. Underside done. I think like 4 minutes or something like that. Hella quick. So here we go. We need to do this section, but you can already see it, how fluffy it is, yet quite smooth. And I just love this texture when it comes to hairstyles, especially when I do like braids, cornrows, stuff like that, because it still has enough grip. But on the other hand, you also have that smoothness and it's stretched out already, which is perfect for those hairstyles. So I'll finalize this section and then I'll come back to basically kind of summarize and give some tips and tricks on how to achieve the perfect blowout and how to make it last as well. And these are the end results. As you can see, extremely fluffy. It still has a bounce, smooth. In my eyes, the absolute perfect prep when it comes to my hairstyles, and I'm gonna do some cornrows, so this is the perfect prep. Okay, so here are my top tips to create the perfect blowout summarized. First things first is start with a clean base. So make sure that you really pay attention with your wash day when it comes to clarifying the scalp, giving the hair that deep conditioner that it needs, and just make sure that you have a very nice clean base. Up next is a good leave-in conditioner. As I showed and mentioned, I use 2. I prefer a runny consistency because that will make sure that you will still have that bounce. If you like thicker consistencies, do keep in mind that the bounce will become less and it may be a little bit more sticky due to the product that you're using. And my last tip, honestly, is to use a blowout cream or blowout serum. 9 out of 10 times it does contain silicone. I will try to find certain ones that don't contain that, just so you can give that one a try as well if you're really against silicones. But these products really help to smooth out the cuticle, which makes going through it with a brush or with a blowout tool way easier. And yeah, my last one has to be the Dyson Air Wrap. This is my ride or die. I do have a link where they sell refurbished Dyson Air Wraps because you get it with around 6 or 7 attachments to this brush. Also a little blow dryer, this one, another brush, and some curling ones, I think. Oh, and a round blowout brush. I will put links to both a new Dyson Air Wrap or a refurbished one in the section below, just so you can check it out, because I do understand that this is an expensive tool, but it has lasted me for 2 years now, and I am extremely happy with it still. And I have seen a huge change in the condition of my hair because it just has a way lower heat. The technology is this way. It works on air, not on the heat, so it doesn't get as hot as the normal tools would, which will dry fry your hair. This one doesn't, and I think it's just really easy in hand to use because you actually use it as a brush and it will blow out. I hope this has informed you guys enough. I'm going to trim my ends and start braiding. And if you guys would like to see a video on how I trim my ends, I already have a video on that. I will link that down below. Please stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.